So. Oh,
it was a bad idea to have me do this.
Welcome everyone to the dueling tournament for September 2019. I had to think there what month it was. This is the first month in a while where we haven't had to ask for more than one house in global. So most houses are at their strongest. They have all the finalists besides Serpents, who had 2 of the finalists not show up, so they're using a backup, and 1 person from global chat. But it should still be pretty even. So with Griffins, we have Bleakest, Maxwell, and Bastai. All 3 of them are former champions. For badges, we have I Quack Like a Duck, Car Insurance, and Joel Awo. 2 of those are former champions. There's I Quack Like a Duck and Car Insurance. They won last month as well. And then for Ravens, we have the Pineapple Pizza team. All 3 of them are wearing pineapple pizza skins, and that is LegQ, JessicaTM, and JustinTM. And then for Serpents, we have Little I, Dot_Nick, and Maddie Avery. So we are just going through the rules right now and the information. But we will starting soon. Wait. Robes aren't allowed as well. I don't know. Not included. Oh yeah, it was on the the qualifiers thing, but not the finals thing. Enjoy it.
Okay.
So the first matchup will start soon. And that is between Griffins and Serpents. So that is Bleakest, Maxwell, and Bastai versus Little I, Nick, and Maddie Avery. 3 former champions versus 3 non-former champions. I was trying to think of what to call them. Both teams are now in the arena. And Maddie just pointed something important out to me. He's the only level 80 on the Serpents team, so Griffins have a very large advantage here. And the first duel has begun, a Flamonstrum coming out from the Serpent straight away. Little I is getting hit quite a lot already. He was stunned, but he has countered it. He's now in the middle of all 3 of the Griffins, but it looked like Bastai hit Bleakest there as they were as Little I was in the middle of them. Now Nick is being targeted. He has been hit by quite a lot of spells. He's holding his warp key bag in his left hand for some reason. And Maxwell heals up a little bit with a Volnumedius. And all three team members from both teams are still up. Matty Avery has gone for the heal now. He gets stunned by Bastai, but receives a heal from Nick. But then on the other side, Little I believe, yes, Little I has gone down to Maxwell and Bleakest. So now it is a 3v2 in favor of Griffins. Maddie has gone down as well. Nick is the last Serpent alive. And it doesn't look too good for him. He has gone down as well. And the first matchup goes to, or the first duel of the first matchup goes to Griffin. So they are now 1-0 up. Now, Serpents have been returned to the arena. And the second matchup, the second duel is ready to begin. And round 2 has begun. A Flamonstrum coming out from Maxwell hits Matty Avery. So he's already dropped down about a quarter of his health. And now Little I has been stunned. I think it was by Matty there. Although it's hard to see when there's 6 people casting spells. Little I is being targeted by all 3 Griffins right now. Very good strategy right there. Going for one person, that means that it's much harder for them to be healed as the damage output is much higher. So now Little I is pinned against the corner. He has gone down to all 3 Griffins, and it is again a 3v2 in favor of Griffins. And they just need to pick the pieces now. They're going for Maddie first by the looks of it. Maddie has been stunned, hit with a Conflamerous and a Conflamora. That's a lot of damage coming out, and the Fire Tick as well that needed to be cancelled. And now he manages to hit Bastai with a Conflamerous, but it's not going to be enough as Bastai has the healing from his teammates. In the meantime, Dotnik has gone down, trying to take some damage from Maddie, but being the human shield does not always mean you get to live, and Maddie has gone down as well, so Griffins have won the matchup 2-0. So now with that 2-0 win, Griffins pull ahead at 3 points. Serpents get 0 points as they didn't win any of the duels. So the next matchup is Ravens versus Badges. That is Lake Q, JessicaTM, and Justin TM, the Pineapple Pizza team, or the Giraffe team, however you view it. Although they have their spots aren't brown, so I think it's Pineapple Pizza. Versus I Quack Like a Duck, Car Insurance, and Joel Owo. I'm gonna have to say Owo every time, aren't I?
Have fun with that.
And both teams are now in the arena, so the matchup is ready to start. And no, I'm not going to say Owo every time. I'm going to call him Joel. And round 1 has started. Very aggressive start from Joel right there. But he's going for Justin, and Justin managed to get out of the way, but he's being targeted now by the looks of it. Or actually, it's John that's being targeted. John is like here. He's been stunned, doesn't get the counter off too quickly, and takes a bit of damage for it. Gets hit with a Conflamerous, counters it with an Aquatimentum, and starts healing with Ferrubio, but he gets stunned straight away. Lots of damage coming out from both I Quack Like a Duck and Car Insurance right now. A Volnumedius is coming down from John, but I believe Justin cancelled it with his Propulsor. And Q is just running away right now. He's very low. He had his heal cancelled, and now he's across the arena. So Ravens are effectively in a 2v3 right now. as John is out of the duel. He's not able to help, but he's actually firing shots from the side right now. I Quack Like a Duck has seen him, so has Car Insurance. They're both targeting him down now, but they're not getting off much damage. Like, here is running through the middle of them, so they keep hitting each other. And a Salvia coming out from I Quack Like a Duck, very useful spell at the moment. John has gone down to I Quack Like a Duck, just being chased down. And now it's a 2v3 for Ravens. Joel looked like he was holding off both Desi and Justin in a 1v2 there. He managed to do so without dying. And now Car Insurance giving a heal to I Quack Like a Duck. Justin being targeted down by both I Quack Like a Duck and Car Insurance. And some damage coming out from Car Insurance onto Joel, but Joel gets a heal from both teammates straight away. I believe the other member has gone down. No, he's on the other side. Desi is the last remaining member of the Raven team. He's in a 1v3. It's not really winnable at this stage. But he's gonna try stall as much as possible. And he's gone down. So Badges have taken the lead in this matchup. 1-0. And if they win the next duel, they will be tied with Griffins at 3 points.
Best flying carrot.
And round 2 is beginning right now. And the Flamonstrum coming out from, I believe, all 3 members of the Badges, but I don't think it hit anyone. It looked like they were behind the piles of junk. The piles of hidden things, as we're in the room of hidden things. And now lots of damage coming out onto Pineapple Pizza. But all 3 are still alive for now. I say for now because Desi has retreated to the other side of the arena. He's not near his teammates anymore. He's being targeted down by I Quack Like a Duck and Car Insurance, and he's gone down. One of the things to avoid is going away from your teammates. Even if you're taking a lot of damage, staying near your teammates is much better than going away because your teammates can heal you. And so now it is a 1v3, I believe. I don't see second member of the Ravens team. But it looks like it's a 1v3 right now, and Justin has gone down. Oh, John isn't in the class anymore. He's back now, but can't redo the duel. So, Badges have won the matchup 2-0, and they have tied themselves with Griffin. So the next matchup is Griffins versus Ravens. And then after that will be Serpents versus Badges. So both teams now are being moved into the arena. So the next matchup is Bleakest, Maxwell, and Bastille versus Legq, JessicaTM, and Just. Three former champions versus 3 Pineapple Pizza. And even if Pineapple Pizza was against nothing, it would still lose because pineapple and pizza is gross. And round 1 for the first duel of this matchup has begun. A Flamonstrum coming out from leg cure hits no one. Was going for Maxwell, but he was behind the pile of hidden things. And lots of damage now coming out straight onto Desi. But in the meantime, Leg-Q dishing out some damage onto Bleakest. Leg-Q gets hit with a Paralodum and gets hit quite a lot now. He's actually been dropped quite low, I believe. He's had to use Ferruvio, and no one's really looking for him right now. So he's probably healed up to around half health. But JessicaTM is retreating quite a lot. He's had to use mobility spells to run away from Maxwell. Maxwell just needs to land a few spells to take him out. But it looks like it's split into a 2v2 and a 1v1. Actually, now it's a 1v2 and a 2v1. And JessicaTM has gone down to Bleakest and Maxwell. So now it is a 2v3 in favor of the Griffins. And Leg-Q has gone down as well. So there is just Desi left on the Ravens team. And he will probably go down very shortly, as much harder to heal when there are 3 people going for you. In the current magic system, yes, Desi has gone down, but in the current magic system, if you take 10 or more damage in a single hit, your cast time spells, which includes healing spells, will be cancelled. That only increases to 20 if you use the focus talent, which is tier 1 on tank. So with 3 people attacking you, as soon as you get hit with like a single headshot, your healing is probably going to get cancelled. So it's much more important to have teammates healing you. As we've seen in this, most of the healing is coming out from teammates rather than Volumedius and Ferruvio. So round 2 is now beginning. Probably going to see a Flamonstrum at the start again. Nope, just a Meteor from, I believe, Leg-Q. And Bleakest flanking his own team there. And now it's a 2v2 and a 1v1 split up. Bastai is fighting Desi in a 1-on-1. And it has now gone together into... Wait, where's the third pineapple pizza? Oh, I'm blind. It is It is now JessicaTM dropping quite low, having to use that Protellum, and Desi being hit by Bastai at the same time. It looks like Leg-Q has dropped. Yes, Leg-Q has gone to Bleakest and Maxwell, while Bastai was 1v2 in a 1v2 situation against Desi and Justin. And now it's 2v3 again in favor of Griffins. And Desi has gone down, so Justin is the final remaining Raven. And it doesn't look too good for him, because he's only level 65, which means he doesn't even have Volumedius. His only healing comes up from Ferruvio, which isn't that strong, and it's quite easy to cancel. So he has gone down to the 3 Griffins, and the Griffins have won the matchup 2-0. So now, after 3 matchups, the points stand at Griffins on 6, Badgers on 3, and Ravens and Serpents on 0. So the next matchup is now Serpents versus Badgers. And we will see if Badgers can equalize the Griffins, getting to 6 points, or if Serpents can take a duel from Badgers, and then Badgers being a point or 2 behind, or even 3. But the advantage is definitely on Badgers' side, as they have the level advantage and the experience advantage. So the 4th matchup is ready to begin. Round 1 is starting. And a Flamonstrum coming out from Joel doesn't manage to hit anyone, as the pile of hidden things blocked most of his Monstrum. Incendiar coming out from Little Eye, I believe, and Joel is taking the brunt of the damage. He's not countering the fire. That's probably going to take down about half of his health. And he's in a 1v1 situation with Nick at the moment, while Quack is in a 1v1 with Little Eye. And Car Insurance is in a 1v1 with Maddie Avery. So this is basically 3 1v1s going on at once right now. But now Quack and Joel have joined forces, and it looks like both the other Serpents have gone down. Yeah, they have. So is that all 3 Serpents down? Yes, all 3 Serpents have gone down. So the 1v1s worked for Badges. So for the Serpents, I think they just need to stick together and heal each other more often. Although Badges are doing the same thing, so... Yeah, round 2 is ready to begin. If Badges win this one, they will be tied with Griffins. And a Flamonstrum coming out from Maddie Avery hitting Car Insurance. Car Insurance would have been dropped quite a little bit there, but he receives a Curago from Quack. And Maddie Avery being hit quite a lot right now. He's probably been dropped very low already. And he receives an Amendium from Little Eye. That's going to heal him quite a bit of health, especially if Little Eye has the healing power. And Maddie Avery now healing next to the death box with a Vulnermedius. He's probably around full health now. And Car Insurance now in a 1v2 against Maddie Avery and Little Eye. Smart to retreat there to his teammate so he can get some heals. And now Nick actually using Impulse Momentum but missing entirely. And Maddie Avery is now being targeted by Quack and Car Insurance. And now it's a 2v2 and a 1v1. Nick and Maddie Avery versus Car Insurance and Quack. And then on the other side of the arena, Joel versus Little Eye. And Maddie Avery is having to run away right now. He's in a Protellum healing up. He's probably healed about half of his health. But a Conflamora and a Superficus coming out from I Quack Like a Duck straight away. Maddie Avery needs to cleanse it with that Salvier. And now being targeted down by both Car Insurance and Quack. All 3 members from both teams are still alive, but Maddie seems to be going down very soon. He's taking quite a lot of damage, and he goes down to the Fire Tick from the Incender. So now it's a 2v3 in favor of Badges, and it looks like they're going for Little Eye. They know that Nick has gone down as well. And Little Eye has gone down as well. So the Badges have equalized the points in first place with 6. And Griffins also have 6. And we now have the third place deciding matchup between Ravens and Serpent. So whoever wins this matchup will become the third place. They will be in third place for this tournament. And then after that, we will determine first and second place. So now this matchup is LegQ, JessicaTM, and JustinTM versus the team you just saw. Little Eye, Nick, and Maddie Avery. Interesting strategy from Nick, holding a warp key bag in his left hand. Actually, I think it's his right hand. Yeah, it's his right hand. So he's blocking some of his own screen. And round 1 is beginning. And a Flamonstrum coming out straight away from, I believe, Maddie Avery, but it misses entirely. And now JustinTM being targeted by Maddie and Nick. Nick is taking quite a lot of damage with Maddie. They both took damage from the same Conflamorous. It does have AoE if you manage to hit someone with it. This matchup is pretty all over the place in terms of teamwork. Little Eye and Little Eye and Maddie Avery working together to take down Desi. Although now Little Eye is have retreat to the side and he's being teamed on by Desi and Lakir. And it looks like they're going for Little Eye straight away. But Maddie putting himself in between. A Curator coming out from Little Eye to Maddie, but it actually misses. And Little Eye just cancelled or like countered poison with Finite. So now if someone hits him with Lacerum Incisus or Paralodum, he won't be able to cancel it entirely. Alevio Corpum coming out onto Lake Q, but no one was able to capitalize on the crowd control. And Dotnik actually went down. I missed that entirely. So it is now a 2v3 in favor of Raven. So the pineapple on pizza is somehow winning despite being pineapple on pizza. Against all odds. And Little Eye has gone down as well. So now it is Maddie Avery versus all three members, all three slices of pineapple pizza. And this is pretty unwinnable for any duelist. They have the heals, they have the damage output, they have mobility. There's just nothing anyone can really do in this kind of situation. You really have to land a lot of AoE, I think, which is quite hard as most of it is cast time. So Justin is actually using Epifear, which is a level 5 spell. But since he doesn't have Vulnermedius, it actually is okay, especially if he's running healing cooldown reduction. Actually, he won't even have that because he's only level 65 and that's unlocked at level 71. So he has his 10 health heal on a 15-second cooldown, which isn't too bad. Especially with teammates to take some of the blows. And Maddie has gone down to the pineapple pizza. So now it is 1-0 to the Raven team. But both these teams don't have as much experience as the Badgers and Griffins. So you can see the teamwork is quite different. The Ravens are actually in a call right now, while Serpents are not. So they have that that advantage in terms of communication. So they can call out when they heal. I recommend if you are going to be in a Dueling Finals and you have teammates, then you should be in a call with them. Because then you can communicate when you need heal. Or like decide who to go after. But now round 2 has begun for the 3rd place matchup, and Maddie Avery is going for leg Q right now. Actually hits Dot Nick by accident when Dot Nick goes for a Impulsimentum. And now Justin being attacked by Maddie and Dot Nick. Leg Q going in between them and using Ventimus in order to save his teammate. But Justin goes right back in. Now it's Dot Nick and Justin going at it in a 1v1. Meanwhile, Little Eye has come around the corner with Maddie, and they're all going for Justin. So now it is, well, it was all 3 Serpents versus Justin. But it has again spread out a little bit. So the one thing that these teams are doing differently to the other 2 teams is constantly switching targets, which means that each team member can get heals off. Which isn't great if you want to end a duel quickly, because like you saw that he had a Vulnermedius down, he got probably a full heal. And in the meantime, the Serpents were going for another member of his team. And actually, both Serpents, or 2 of the Serpents, have gone down, so now it is Maddie again in a 1v3 situation. Doesn't look very good for the Serpents this time. And he's trying to get away and get a little bit of a heal, but he needs that damage output as well. He can't stop attacking them because they'll just heal, and he can't keep attacking them because he'll die. So it's not... The 1v3s are just pretty much always unwinnable. Volumedius coming out, but no one seems to be in it. Matty Avery saving himself with the Volumedius inside of Patelum. Very strong combo there, but it's also not great because all three members of the other team can surround you in the meantime. Now Matty taking quite a lot of damage, but managing to get some crowd control off onto Justin. Justin getting a heal off. It looked like it was both an Epifear and a Ferruvio, but he countered the Ferruvio with his own Pario. Now it's a 1v1 on the side here. Matty goes down to Desi, so Ravens have claimed third place in the September dueling tournament with 3 points. And unfortunately, Serpents have fallen with 0 points. So now onto the final matchup for first place and for the 900 house points. It is Griffins versus Badgers. So you have 5 former champions in this. Actually, I think Joel might have won a tournament when his IGM was Jawa.
Yeah, I think so.
So all members of this matchup, all members of both these teams, have won a dueling tournament before. So they all know what it takes. I think when Jawa won, or Joel won, it was 2 years ago now? Might be off by a month, but round 1 has begun. Lots of damage coming out straight away from Bastai and Bleakest onto car insurance. It looks like they're targeting car insurance right now, but it seems like there's a bit of miscommunication. So, yeah, Bleakest with a parallel. Bleakest is taking a lead to heal, but he needs a heal right now. Quite a little bit of miscommunication there. They're going to need to fix that in order to win this matchup. And now both teams have retreated. Actually, Joel is in a 1v3 right now. Maxwell is fighting off 2 of the badges right now. Car insurance has ascended over, and he's taking a lot of damage from Bleakest and Bastai. He's going to need a heal very soon. He's taking a lot of damage, but healing through it with a Ferruvio and receives a Curago from Quack. But it looks like Quack also used a Mendium and hit Maxwell with it. Car Insurance has managed to slip around the corner, and now Bleakest has to 1v2 Car Insurance and Joel in order to get this kill. In the meantime, on the other side of the arena, Bastai and Maxwell are in a 1v2 or a 2v1 against Quack. And now both teams again have grouped up. Joel, has he gone down? No, he has not. Alright, he was just around the other side of the arena, but both teams now grouped up, going for those heals. Bastai had to retreat momentarily, dropped the Volumedius down, and healed back up. Probably pretty healthy right now. Bleakest has been hit quite a lot. He's probably gonna go down very soon unless he receives some heals. He needs a heal very soon. He's gone down. His Rainbow Death effect showing there. So now it's a 3v2 in favor of Badges. And this already is pretty unwinnable for Griffins. At this level of dueling, if you have any disadvantage, that's just the chance just slips away. But it looks like they managed to get Quack down. So now it's actually a 2v2. They might pull this off. We have never seen a comeback like this in the finals. They might be able to pull it off, but they're split. They're on opposite sides of the arena. They need to group up. They both have healed each other up quite a lot there. getting the Amendium off, and both standing in the AoE of both of them. Car Insurance in the meantime has healed up, but that's okay. They needed to heal. So now you have both teams in a 2v2. They need to choose who they're going for, and they can't switch. It looks like they're going for Joel first. An Amendium coming out from both teams, getting heals. And Maxwell's being hit quite a lot right now. He gets a heal from Bastai. And Car Insurance being hit by Bastai. It looks like Max had a bit of lag there. Car Insurance hit with 2 Paralodums there. Manages to get out of it as he hadn't counted any of them yet. And Car Insurance being hit quite a lot. He's stunned. He manages to counter it with a Renerver. A heal coming out from Bastai onto Maxwell, but it gets countered straight away. Quite hard to tell who's low in this situation. But Car Insurance receives a Curator from Joel. And Car Insurance has gone down. Rainbow Death Effect showing again. And now it is a 2v1 in favor of Griffins. This is a phenomenal comeback for the Griffins. I've never seen, at this level, I've never seen a comeback from 2v3. So it is now 2v1 situation. Maxwell and Bastai just chasing down Joel. Joel is going to have to retreat and heal, but he's not going to be able to get much off before it gets cancelled by damage. And he's been stunned. He's got nowhere to go. He uses Fortifius to block 60% of the damage for a few seconds, but it's not going to be enough unless he can pull off what the Griffins did earlier. And Griffins have won the first round. So now we have Griffins up 1-0. I'd actually prefer to go this to 3 duels. I always find that 2-1 is much more entertaining. But that comeback there would make up for it anyways. So Griffin's now in the lead. The second round is ready to begin. And a Flamonstrum coming out from Quack straight away. It misses everyone though. Bleak taking quite a lot of damage here. Car Insurance getting hit with a Paralodon, but he counters it straight away with a Salvio. Salvio is actually very, very strong in 3v3s. And Car Insurance now taking a lot of damage. He's going to need heals from teammates very quickly. And he manages to get a Curator and an Amendium from Quack. And Bleak actually went down already. I completely missed that because that was very quick. So again, in a 2v3 situation here, Bastai and Maxwell versus 3 badges. So it is again unlikely for the Griffins to win, but they might be able to pull it off again, although badges have probably learned from their mistakes. Lots of healing coming out from both the Griffins onto each other, but AoE coming out from the badges, and they're just dividing them. Maxwell having to go away from his teammate, but Bastai following with his own mobility. They're both healing each other up. Very good teamwork here from the Griffins. But a lot of AoE coming out from the badges as well, with 2 Incendors covering a Volnamedius that they put down. And another Incendor coming down onto their new Volnamedius. They need to target one person again if they want to win this in this disadvantaged situation. And Bastai actually went down there. Rainbow Death Effects. A lot of them have Rainbow Death Effects. But yeah, Maxwell in a 1v3 situation. This is definitely unwinnable. Maxwell has gone down and badges have won the second round. So it is now 1-1. We are now up to the final duel. Whoever wins this duel wins the entire tournament and claims the 900 house point reward, as well as 500 Potter points, special collectible item, and their prefix, and a crown. So a lot up for grabs here. And round 3 is now beginning, the first round 3 we've had in this tournament, and a perfect place for it. So Bastai actually ascendoing over the badges and getting caught out by Joel, but Joel actually retreats. I don't think he needed to there. And Car Insurance is now being hit quite a lot. He might go down very soon unless he gets some healing from his teammates. Quack manages to get him with an Amendium. Amendium and Curago actually do go through Protello, so you can heal your teammates while they're blocking from the other team. And now both teams very close together. Incender seems to be a very heavily used spell here. It looks like all 3 badges are using it, although it's hard to tell. Maybe even more than all 3 badges. And Car Insurance is now being targeted down by Maxwell and Bastai. But in the meantime, Bleakest goes down to Joel and Quack. So it is now a 2v3 again. Max had a little bit of lag there, and he got stunned by Joel. So again, unfavorable situation for the Griffins. They're going to need to target one person down here. Maxwell's retreating out. He gets hit with 2 Incenders and he drops down. So now Bastai's in a 1v3 situation, and it looks like Badges are going to take the victory for both tournaments again. Both tournaments for 2 months in a row. Bastai is on top of the death box healing right now. He can stall, but the badges are just going to heal each other up, and then it's even harder for him. So he needs to take one person out in a 1v3 situation, and then another person out in a 1v2 situation. It's just unwinnable. Especially at this level of dueling. And he's being stunned, quite a lot of damage coming out onto him, and he's gone down. So Badges have won both flying and dueling once again, with Quack and Car Insurance on both teams this time. I believe Quack won both tournaments last month as well. So congratulations to the Badges for winning the entire tournament. Congrats for winning the matchup 2-1. Great performance from the Griffins, especially with that comeback. Yep.